Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles original series confirmed. Are you freaking kidding me? Hey everybody, it's Haru, and I'm here to talk about some Sonic news that just dropped. Everything's just happening so fast. There's so much going on. I'm honestly just so surprised. We haven't even seen the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie yet. It hasn't even come out in theaters yet. It doesn't come out until April for us, March for others. But we haven't even seen it yet, and there's already a bunch of Sonic news dropping for the movie. First of all, this just has to be the year of Sonic because there's just so many things going on. We have so many things coming out. We have the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 movie, we have Sonic Frontiers, we have Sonic Prime, which we don't seem to talk about as much, but that is a thing that's supposed to be coming out this year. And now, we just had news drop that Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie, is confirmed, as well as a Paramount Plus Knuckle series that's supposed to be based on Knuckles. That's crazy. Like, I don't know what's going on, but apparently this is just the year of Sonic. So there's been a couple of tweets that have been dropped, and it's really interesting because all these tweets were kind of dropped around the same time. And the first tweet we're going to go over is this tweet that was put out by the official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account. It says, a special message about the future of Sonic franchise from the CEO of Sega Corporation, Haruki Satomi. It's honestly basically what we've all been saying, that this is just the year for Sonic. It reads, we are delighted to announce that the third Sonic theatrical film and the first live-action Sonic series for Paramount Plus are being actively developed. We got a remarkable partnership with Paramount, and we are excited to continue expanding the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise with them. 2022 is shaping up to be a significant year for the franchise, with the second film being released this April, as well as Sonic Frontiers, the highly anticipated video game title, coming this holiday. Sonic has been beloved by fans across the world for over 30 years, and we look forward to continuing to bring memorable moments and experiences to them for many years to come. That's essentially what we've been saying. Seems to be the year for Sonic, and it's good to see that Sega is really pushing to try to bring Sonic back to a better light, because as we know, Sonic has been going through a very tough time when it comes to games. And, with the shutdown of the Archie comics and the games going downhill, it almost seemed like Sonic just had nowhere to go. But then the first movie dropped, and we were terrified with the new, the previews of the character designs, but then they made a comeback by fixing it all. And ever since that movie, it seemed like things have been going up from there. We have the second movie coming out, like I said, Sonic Prime's coming out. The IDW comics are doing great. They're wonderful. I love reading them. They're just a great read. Story is well done. Then we have Sonic Frontiers, who it's going to be written by Ian Flynn, who writes the comics for the most part, and the comics, his comic writing is really well done. So that's exciting. It's an open world game. It's going to be something new. We got a nice preview, a nice little teaser. It just seems like things are going pretty well. And now, ever since the trailer for the Sonic 2 movie dropped, it seems like things are just going really well, and they're really pushing it. They're pushing the advertisements, they're pushing the teasers, and so far it's looking amazing, and it's what fans want. Which brings us to our next thing, which is this Paramount put out a official tweet talking about this. Hashtag Sonic Movie 3 is officially in development from Paramount Pictures and Sega. Plus, next year, a new original Knuckle Series with Idris Elba is coming to Paramount Plus. Hashtag Sonic 2 hits theaters April 8th. That was official. It just dropped. It's all over Twitter. We even had Ben Schwartz commenting in on it. He says, we are building a whole universe here, people. Honored to be a part of the ride. Sonic Movie 2 coming for 8, and then get ready for Sonic Movie 3. That is the first time I've ever used that hashtag, and it felt great. They're really all going in on this. We even had Geoff Keighley put out a tweet saying, and you thought I was joking about the Sonic Cinematic Universe? Knuckles will get his own series in 2023 on Paramount Plus, voiced by Idris Elba. They just were dropping tweet after tweet, and it just looks like we're going to be getting a whole bunch of Sonic material between 2022 and 2023, and I'm super excited. And We're eating pretty good. I'm just hoping for Sonic to continue to go forward and just build and just do well. Now that we haven't seen the Sonic 2 movie, but we know the Sonic 2 movie is focused on Knuckles. Which brings us to our next thing, Sonic 3. Sonic 3 and Knuckles was first of all, by the way, the Sonic 3rd movie just missed out on calling it Sonic 3 and Knuckles. I don't know if they're going to change the name, but I don't see why they would if Sonic 2 is based off of having Knuckles in it. So what is the third one going to be about? There's a lot of possibilities of what the third movie could be about. So a lot of people are predicting it's going to have Shadow in it. Especially considering the logo, the official logo that's been released. It looks very shadowy. It looks very shadowy. It looks like it could be Shadow, and of course that's what everyone's hoping. Shadow gets shown at the last bit of the second movie, just like we saw Tails at the last bit of the first movie. So that's everyone's predictions. As far as my predictions, honestly, I'm thinking it's still too soon to show Shadow. We still have to hit the Sonic CD. So we haven't had Metal Sonic. Metal Sonic came before Shadow. We haven't hit Metal Sonic, and we haven't even hit Amy or Rosie the Rascal back when Amy was, younger. We haven't hit that era yet, too. We haven't introduced those characters. So it's very possible that we could be going into what would kind of be Sonic CD. Now, it's not going to be completely based off Sonic CD, but it is going to have, Metal Sonic and some elements from Sonic CD where they meet and stuff. I don't know if that's going to take place on Earth or on Sonic's world. It all depends on where the second movie leads us. Another possibility is it could go into the Chaotix. That sounds weird, but the Chaotix is also it is older, and the Chaotix were a part of the team for Knuckles. It would make sense that the Chaotix are a part of this. So it could go that route. But if it does go into Sonic Adventure 2, we have a possibility of seeing Shadow. We have a possibility of seeing my queen, my beautiful queen, Rouge the Bat. It'd be great to see her. But I'm honestly thinking it's going to go into Metal Sonic first. It just makes more sense. And even before Sonic Adventure 2 stuff. Now, I'm not saying the movies are going to go through all the games. I don't think they're going to do that. But if they do try to kind of follow a little bit of the gaming, it will hit Sonic Adventure 1 before it gets to Sonic Adventure 2, which means chaos. Especially if you see the trailer for the Sonic 2 movie, there is a part where Sonic is driving the semi-truck, I think, before he hits that lady, and a bunch of water flies out of the manholes, and that's based off of Sonic Adventure 1. Unless they somehow squeeze this in the second movie, I don't see that happening. But if they don't, I can see that being in the next movies coming up. But other than that, I think Metal Sonic is going to be the next thing that Sonic's going to have to deal with. Especially considering, you have to understand, we're not just going over Sonic himself. We're going over the growth of Dr. Robotnik. And Dr. Robotnik goes down the line too with Knuckles and then Metal Sonic. So it would make sense that Metal Sonic would be the next person, the next robot that the movie decides to go into, or just the next arc. It would make more sense, which also would possibly include Amy. Now, our next thing I want to talk about is the Knuckles spin-off series. See, I'm very curious about this. There's a couple of things we have to think about here. What is this series going to be based off of? Is it going to be based off his backstory? Because normally in the series, Knuckles is the only one of his kind. But we do know how south the Archie comics went with the Knuckles series. We'll get into that later, about how they had a bunch of echidnas, which isn't exactly supposed to be part of his story. He's supposed to be the last of his kind. But as we saw in the first Sonic movie, there were clearly echidnas at the beginning. So is the series going to be based off of those echidnas trying to go after Sonic's powers? Is Knuckles going to be within that? Is it going to be connected that Knuckles is kind of working with them to try to get Sonic's power? Especially considering Sonic says, "You're never going to get my power." That is something the echidnas in the beginning of the Sonic movie was going to do. So is that something also that they're going to do, that Knuckles is going to do in the second movie? And is that what the series is going to be based off, his backstory leading up to that point, or just a series just focused on him alone doing his own adventures? So I don't know if it's going to go into his backstory, or if it's just going to be a lead up to the movie. But either way, I can see it being interesting. Now, the elephant in the room. We all know Knuckles. We all love Knuckles. but there's always one side of Knuckles that we all dislike. You're thinking it, I'm thinking it, and if you're not thinking it, you are very blessed to not even have this as a thought. But you know what I'm talking about. Ken Penders. Is Ken Penders going to try to get upset about this? Everyone's big concern when we saw the echidnas at the beginning of the Sonic movie was Ken Penders being like, yo, those are my echidnas. That is my tribe. That is my creation. I need to go after this. If they make a spin-off off of Knuckles and they're trying to come up with a backstory, are they going to use elements from the original comics? Or are they going to make it all brand new? And if they do, is Ken Penders going to get involved? Because Ken Penders has this huge grip on like the echidnas and the backstory of the echidnas. And even though he doesn't own Knuckles, a huge portion of the comics was the Knuckles comics were his idea, and the backstory was written by Ken Penders. So I'm a little concerned how this is going to go down. I hope the series does well. I'm very interested to see where they're going to take the series, but at the same time, how Ken Penders, it's a very concerning situation there. I don't know if he's going to try to sue again, or if he's going to just most likely, I'm guessing, he's going to be very bitter. He's going to be very bitter. He tends to be very bitter. That's just how he is. He'll go on Twitter, do his rant, talk about how he doesn't really care about it, but he really does. But he also has a habit of claiming things that are just surrounding Knuckles that has nothing to do with him. So we'll see how that goes. But so far that's the news we got, guys. We got Sonic 3 confirmed. We got Knuckles series original series confirmed. We have Haruki Satomi basically clarifying that this is just going to be the year of Sonic and for pushing forward. Don't forget Sonic Prime. Sonic Prime is still a thing that we have to look into. I hope to report more on that if more comes out, but so far it seems like we haven't gotten much more on that. But that's pretty much all the news we got, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think is going to be next as far as the Sonic movie. What do you think the third movie is going to be about? Your predictions and your thoughts on what the Knuckle series is going to be about. Even your concerns when it comes to the Knuckle series, because my biggest concern is, like I said, Ken Penders. I'm sure that's going to be everyone's concern. But anyways, guys, that's the news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye.